welcome to my channel Luminous Guide, your online destination for all things that's motivation, inspiration, meditation, and of course healing guidance. I'm Sharon, and today let's discuss a little bit about self-love. There's a lot of discussion on this topic called self-love, and you may be surprised that many are in this absolute muddled feeling about what exactly is self-love. So generally a lot of people think that it's my freedom, self-love is my freedom. I will do what I want to, when I want to, with who I want to, how I want to. I don't care. I think that's arrogance. That's not self-love. Let me just backtrack a bit and talk about a small story here about me and my experience. So in past, when I was growing up in my 20s and in my early 30s, I used to always worry around my weight. I look too fat, I'm too thin, and I was never happy with my weight. Secondly, I always seeked validation through somebody else's eyes. I always thought that I looked in a certain way and that makes me happy because he or she thinks I look good, or I felt good at that point in time because he or she said that, oh, this is how you're supposed to be and this is how you're not supposed to be. So I always seeked validation in somebody else. And the third thing that impacted hugely on my mental health at that point in time, which also resulted in helping me understand what self-love is, was my relationships. The breakups and the relationships that I got into, it was my priority to ensure that their happiness comes before my happiness, and indirectly that was a huge impact on me, where my self-love went from here to here. And in a way I thank all of that, because now my self-love is here, right? So let me quickly talk about my thoughts on what can possibly help or what cannot. And yes, we can definitely discuss this at a later stage on one-on-one coaching, or I can definitely produce an elaborate video on this similar topic, because just 2-3 pointers is not something that can help, but it's generally for you to start off with. And also I've been looking down is because I have these flashcards with me that talks about daily affirmations, and I will shuffle these cards. I use this in my healing one-on-one as well. I use this for myself as well for my daily affirmations. I just pick one every morning, and then I meditate and reflect on that the entire day, and that has really helped me. So I hope this can help you as well. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about my thoughts. Okay. So topic number one, or thought number one, or tip number one, take it the way you want to, is your own conscious belief. Right. So there are many of us who either think too much of themselves. They feel that, I do not need to work on myself. This is how I am, and I am perfect, and there is no room for improvement. This is me. I think that's absolute arrogance. And then there are few who think extremely low on themselves. They extremely lack self-esteem and seek for validation all the time. By having such thoughts, consciously or subconsciously, what you are doing, or what we all are doing, so let's talk as we, because we are having a discussion here. We are blocking the reality, which in the long run is going to affect really horribly on our mental health. So you just need to, take a pause, okay? Take a pause and think about it. What you become a product of what you believe. So your conscious belief is one stepping stone towards you inculcating you loving self-love, you having that in you. Okay, then tip number two, or thought number two rather, there are no mistakes in life. There are absolutely no mistakes in life. They are called lessons learned. And this is something that I have been practicing from many, many, many years. And this has helped me immensely take a responsibility and take charge of my life. Because uh, what are you waiting for? I mean, come on, get into the reality zone. There is no Prince Charming coming to rescue you, my friend. We are not living in the fairy tale world. You need to take responsibility of your life and your well-being, and that also plays a major role in detecting how you can love yourself, right? I mean, come on, you gotta forgive the past. Okay, we all make mistakes. I mean, failures are only room to improvement. It's like, there's a higher self above us who is telling us so many things, but we are just ignoring that. We are absolutely ignoring that. Okay, and what we do is we get into mistakes by marrying the wrong people, getting into wrong relationships, going for the wrong job interview. We really stop listening to our higher self, and indirectly what we do is we make mistakes because our life path is supposed to be something else, but we are walking on some other path, right? So there are no mistakes in life. There are only lessons learned, and it's okay to falter. It's honestly, it's okay, right? It's okay to falter. But what you learn out of it is you going from here to here, right? So you have to forgive the past, take responsibility, and move on, right? That's another part of self-love. When you realize all that, then the most important the most important for me, okay, has been gratitude. It has been gratitude. um, Gratitude helps with a great deal, not only towards others but also when you feel gratitude for yourself. you know this helps you elevate your vibration, helps you in being fully happy and content. And if you haven't tried that, try it. Try it. I request and urge you to try it, but don't just like take it. Oh, thank you. No, 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 no. You're not telling your frenemy thank you for complimenting you. That's not how it is. This is you working on yourself, you respecting and being disciplined to yourself. That is self-love. So every night before you sleep, if at all possible, write down or make a mental note of 5 things that you are thankful for the entire day. And when you wake up the next morning, give gratitude, okay, and see the change. Just see how you feel. You will be a different person altogether, believe you me. And I do not know about you, but my inspiration and my motivation is all time high when I genuinely feel thankful. And feeling thankful for yourself is the best thing that you can give a gift to yourself on a daily basis. Okay. Um, so those were my tips. Obviously, we can talk about this a little further in our one-on-one session. So let me just pull out one flashcard and let's work on this affirmation for some time. Okay. So okay, let me not look. All right, I have a card here in front of me. Oh, I love this. Look at this. Can you see this? Do you see this? It says in my very, very bad handwriting, it says, I am confident. I'm sorry, my phone, my apologies. I'm still working on my smartphone because I do not have the tools in this lockdown to get all the possible tools to give a very clear video. But then my conscience is clear and I want to give you this content to help you elevate your vibration and feel good about your love and self-love. So I am confident. This is an amazing affirmation when you wake up and you say, I am confident. I'm confident of who I really am. Uh, it's a 360-degree change, my friend. It's a 360-degree change. So stick with this I am confident for a little longer and see how you feel, and comment how you feel about you being confident. And do me a favor, okay? Be sure to hit the red button down below and turn on your notification for such inspirational thoughts and discussions. And if you wish to directly connect with me for a one-on-one, do so by logging into my website and my email. All the information will be mentioned below in the description box. And until the next one, this is Luminous Guide. See ya, spreading much love and light. God bless you.